I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I get bumped. Every Tuesday. Shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Every Tuesday. Smoke your mother's grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get paid. Every Tuesday. I get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. Every Tuesday. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. With Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. But I'm on a little lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For a hot rod. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the boogie bass. Every Tuesday. I told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W-double-G's the letter. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make you cry.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yep,
Achilles heel on YouTube.
I know. Smash that thumbs up. We are live. Thank you and welcome. Thank you for being
You're
here.
a goddamn disgrace.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. We've got Benny Loco, Spy Can, and special guest John Deaf in the house joining us for the first time. This is very exciting. And
How's
not only
that for non-stick?
not only that, we've got to talk about the jam session that we had with Billy. It was a lot of fun. That kills Benny every time.
I don't
understand.
I understand.
So, for those of you who don't know, I have another channel. It's called Diane Russell Live, and John Deaf and myself and my friend Billy Gaffney joined us on Saturday night, and we did a practice, I guess, if you will.
Oh my God, was that winging it or not?
It was so totally winging it. You wing it.
I practiced a lot of songs that Diane does, and we didn't do hardly any of them. And he was just pulling most of the songs I've never played before in my life. So
yeah,
well, nobody guessed
I did
it.
the best I could, and as long as everybody had a lot of fun, that's all that mattered. So.
Oh, you did great. I really enjoyed it. While I made a new cat case for the kittens because they're getting too big.
Yeah, which we have a kitten video to show everybody too. So, and also before that, we did the protest. We were out in the streets.
Yes,
I've got the signs up behind us. So, behind me right
press
now.
in the flesh, as it were.
It was really, really great. I don't know. How many people do you think were there? 2,500, 3,000?
That sounds like a pretty good guess to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I've been in a lot of runs where they have large groups, and it looked about 3,000 to me. So,
yeah, and it was kind of hard to see anyway because you're downtown Detroit. You can't really see everybody in the group, And then we all congregated back at Hart Plaza, and by then people had probably, split off and because there was not as many people that started in Hart Plaza because we were watching them march out of Hart Plaza as we were walking.
Yeah, we barely made it to the tail end, but once we got there, we were fine.
Yeah, and that's why I was cruising through the crowd, and I kept staying on the line where the road is, and they were trying to keep you on one side of the road, so I would keep cruising and just try to keep walking faster. I didn't want to stay at the back of the crowd. I was like, fuck this. I want to get in the middle of it. And anyway, it was another great time as far as, I'm concerned. We did do a long time ago, and during the first administration, Tony and I did the science march with a friend of mine, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It was during the first administration. Now it's so important now. It's so important now that we get out in the streets, and I mean numbers. Has anybody heard any of the numbers?
I have not heard any numbers. However, I have been seeing some actual mainstream media coverage this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Including Rachel Maddow. So that's a good sign.
The louder and the more of us there are, the more attention they'll pay to us. You see.
Yeah.
Draw their attention to the signs behind you too there, if they can't see them.
Yeah, well,
right.
The one says inmate number P01135809, and that's
with his mugshot.
There's his mugshot and his inmate number. On the other side of it says 8647.
I like the Rosie.
Yeah.
5 eggs made those. Don't make.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong side. Yeah, right here. It says, oh, I'm looking the wrong way. It's funny. A woman's place is in the resistance, and it's got Rosie the Riveter choking Dinky out with the female symbol with a middle finger in the middle sticking out.
Wait. I can't.
The tattoo. So yeah,
I will have that tattoo by the summer. I swear to God.
Yeah. I'll have it by the end of summer. I plan on spending some time outside and on the boat. Anyway, It was really, really great. It was great to have John here. We busted our ass too, by the way. He got here, we made the fucking signs, we fucking marched the next morning, and then we came back, we took a little cat nap, and then we fucking rocked out all night with Billy.
It was
Drank
so
a
fun.
lot of beer. Oh my god.
A lot of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prodigious
Lots.
amounts of Heineken. Oh
Yeah,
geez.
just
So, Locomotion, I'm wondering about that number, but Locomotion says it was 4 million people nationwide.
well, last
Wow.
time it was 5 million people nationwide, and we were
Yeah,
hoping
we
it would be a lot more.
need more. We need 10 million people at least in the street.
Yeah.
And that's
12,
just
15.
that's just to cover our asses. Seriously, I'm not joking. We have to pull people out into the streets by their short hairs for the next protest because we cannot falter or fuck around.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Tony,
Sorry.
you have highlights from our. Okay. Okay. Well,
John Deaf, Mom wants to know if you have a Blue Sky and if we can share it with the chat.
No, all I have is I have a channel with some drum covers on it under the same name on YouTube. I just YouTube mostly. I don't have accounts anywhere else.
I've seen all of John's videos. I've commented on all of John's videos. And I hit the thumbs up on all John's
Yeah.
videos.
I haven't put anything out in a while, but I don't know if everybody knows, but I've been through some things in the last few months. But my wife passed away in January, so I'm still working through that stuff. And but I got a new drum set, which I haven't played real drums in a while, and I'm getting back into that, and so that's been a lot of fun. So
yeah,
Well, I
I mean,
appreciate the hell out of listening to your music. I'll even, I don't leave comments anymore. I just go over and I hit play all.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try to get some out here in the next couple of weeks, though. So
and what you mean
Thanks,
by
love.
that is that you've been playing on electronic drums, and
yeah,
when
which
you
are a
hit-
lot of fun, but it's a lot different than an acoustic
yeah.
drum.
I
And
was-
because
Absolutely.
when people were here, you want to keep it quiet a little bit. So now I don't have that problem. I can get back into playing real drums. So it's a lot of fun.
right.
Real drums, real loud.
Well, that's the way we
And
like
thanks
to
to
roll.
everybody in the chat who's offering condolences. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter is a percussion instrument extraordinaire, and she plays everything in the percussion section. Everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and when she got done with school, she was like, "Okay, I'm done playing drums." I'm like, "You're kidding." All this money I've spent over the last 9 years, all the concerts and marches and everything I've been to, and you're just gonna stop? How do you do that?
Yeah. There's actually
Yeah.
a guy across the street from me that gives music lessons. Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so where are we? Where do you think this is, Tony?
Where that guy yells at that bitch.
Okay, so there was
yeah.
one counter protester.
This was fun.
One lady, and I'm like, the MAGA lady, and this is when we first saw her. Tony filmed this guy yelling at her.
I didn't get to that part where I was yelling at the only MAGA that showed up at our protest either. It is kind of like a contest. Contest we can't afford to lose.
Donald Trump! Impeach 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 Donald Trump!
I know.
All right, he said that's not it. So that's just a little piece. Yeah, MAGA lady. Yeah. As you can see, I added the little pussy ass bitch on the bottom of my sign right here. If you can see it, it says pussy ass bitch. I had to have that on there.
Of
Okay, wait.
course.
Okay, here's the guy. Here's the guy. Oh, this is me? Oh, you gotta get the guy though. All right, he's gotta find it.
Can you get this, honey? Focus in on that.
MAGA lady, fuck you! Fuck you!
Ooh, where's
Sorry,
she?
honey.
Oh, her.
Ah, you suck! You suck! You can't really see me, but you can hear my
Yeah, tell
loud
them
ass.
what's going on there.
Well, okay, so the MAGA lady followed us, and the first time we saw her is when this guy bitched her out. The first time, and I'm like, check it out, the MAGA lady's back. She's following us, right? And then John's like, screw you. You can kind of hear him in the background, and I'm like, fuck you. And then I look down, and there's like this little kid right there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry, honey. And I'm like, you suck, and I felt really bad because there's a little kid in front of me. I'm like,
then the
you
whole
bring
crowd
a little
started
kid to a
joining in.
MAGA protest and don't think you're not going to hear some bad language, but go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here is this a redhead, the ginger guy yelling at her? Okay, here it is.
Why do you support a traitor? Why do you support a rapist?
So at that time, okay, they were trying to keep some of the roads open. So the left side would be open and we were marching on the right side of the road. And her dog almost got hit by a car because she was, outside the lines. And so there was guard people there the whole time. And by the way, the guard people were chanting with us and clapping with us. And it was great. And so they weren't just like there being stick figures, right? They were in on it. And she's like the security guard came and she's like, that fucking crazy bitch almost got her dog ran over. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And they're all like screaming at me. And I'm like, oh my God, really? Like, I didn't know, I had no idea. And everybody's yelling at this MAGA bitch with this little dog. And so that's when I see her later and I'm like, fuck you, MAGA bitch. But then I see the little kid and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then I was like, you suck. And then everybody started in. You heard them behind me starting in on fucking ragging on this lady. And
oh my God.
It's like, don't come to a fucking protest against Dinky and then be like, you guys all suck. She's like, she was like filming us with her camera and then I'm like,
She was asking
you're
for it.
fucking idiot. Then as we were leaving, like after the walk and everything and everybody got back to Hart Plaza, we saw her as we were walking out. I'm like, look, it's the MAGA bitch again. I almost wanted to go live and fucking harass the shit out of her again. What makes you think that you can? There's thousands of people in the fucking street and you're just going to thumb down. Oh, yeah, you guys all suck.
Yeah, this shows the level of intelligence that they have. Yeah,
well, we got more positive support.
Let me jump right into this hornet's nest all by myself.
Gluttons for punishment. Yeah.
Do we have any clips of Benny's protest?
Well, yeah, Benny gave me a bunch of clips.
I tried to, but I only got hit through half of it because my video was live.
Yeah, I watched.
You guys were live, but I think it was like almost 3 hours long. But we spent like the last half hour having something to drink and listening to some music that I had to take out of there.
Yeah,
because they blocked it, of course, because I played there was music in the background, so I
Yeah.
took the music out so that it's not blocked anymore.
Just guys
But,
playing covers, by the way. It's whatever.
Got 3,400 hits on the live stream, which is
Oh my
fucking
God,
amazing.
Benny. That's amazing.
Unheard of. Unheard of for a bottom of YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Benny, as soon as we got back to our car, I noticed that you were live. So John and I were in your chat the whole time that you couldn't see your chat.
Yeah, I couldn't even see the screen at all. I was hoping I wasn't on green screen.
Yeah, we watched all of it.
Yeah, we watched pretty much all of your stream.
Yeah.
And,
did you see me going after our lone trumper?
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, I almost lost it because he's like, I'm like, you know, what? He's like, what do you, if you hate him so fucking much, then kill him. And here's this guy, and he's got a cross, and he's got his super black religious cape on with a cross on it.
I saw that.
I'm like, kill him. Is that what Jesus would do?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, kill him, kill him. You've lost it, old man. You're in the muck, in the mire, and you don't even know it. But yeah, I had to chase after his ass. But I had a good time, and I talked to a lot of people, and I shared out the message of the Katie Johnson case. I'm just, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. No matter where I go, whether I'm a protest or not, I carry copies. Okay, this is where my money's going now.
Right.
Copies.
But Benny, along your lines, this is our new mission here at 21st Century Suffragettes, right? Our new mission is to be fucking relentless. We're not going to give up. We're going to show up at every protest. We're going to video. We're going to go live. We're going to do whatever we can because we have a year to correct this. If we can get DINKY, if we can get more people elected on the Democrat side, we can get his ass impeached. Republicans are already talking about impeaching him. We already have the worst stock market. We're facing a stock market that's just as bad as we had during the goddamn Great Depression. We have Hegseth's second fucking signal leak. We have Christine Nome can't take care of her purse and she's national security advisor. We've got, oh my God, it's dizzying.
Yeah, they have video of that too. They said the guy stuck his leg over there and slid it over with his foot.
When I think the Secret Service was watching via video the whole time and they did nothing. I think
we're doomed.
So,
but she had Secret Service there and still got her purse stolen.
Just before the show, I was listening to the Daily Beans with Allison Gill, right? Allison Gill goes, I don't think this is a fucking mistake at all. I think this was a setup. I think this is absolutely on purpose. She had the $3,000, the fentanyl, and her fucking national security fucking ID in her fucking bag. And by the way, does anybody know if it was a Birkin, like a $70,000 fucking purse? Or was it, Gucci? Or was it just like a duffel bag? Because I guarantee you, Christy Nome ain't fucking carrying a purse that's less than $20,000.
Right.
This is my secondhand little leather bag that I got like 3 years ago. And it's priceless. It only costs $5.
Yeah.
But it's priceless to me.
Yes. I have like a $20 backpack from fucking Target.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with these people and their
I
fucking...
can at least keep track. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, ladies in the audience, raise your hand if you've ever walked away from your purse and you were at a bar and you said, watch my purse as I go to the bathroom. Raise your hand. Spykin,
Not spiking.
How about this? How about if you leave to go to the bathroom, you bring your fucking purse with you? Raise your hand.
For the 2 months I carried one.
Your purse or your nurse, whatever.
I'm gonna throw this out there. The person that I asked to watch my purse was my husband.
Yeah.
All right.
Or your best friend, or
Right.
someone you know very well. Yeah, not like some dude.
You just don't walk away from your fucking purse.
No.
It's not done. Ever. Like,
Women
you don't walk away from your drink and you keep an eye on your drink. The same way you keep an eye on your fucking purse. Diligently. God damn it.
If you
So
notice,
how could it be anything else but an inconvenient accident?
The cash gets me though. Who carries 3,000 cash with?
A drug dealer and somebody who's cheating on their husband and doesn't want anybody else to know to pay for the hotel room. She's still banging Corey Lewandowski. And everybody fucking knows it.
Allegedly. Oh, I didn't know that.
Allegedly.
But party of family values and all.
Yeah. Allegedly. That's them.
Corey Lewandowski is her second-hand man, like unofficially. He travels with her fucking everywhere. Still.
He's the side piece.
Allegedly.
He's the side piece.
Allegedly, I keep hearing.
Allegedly.
Well, he'll keep playing it as long as we keep speculating.
That's the law. That's the most off against me. That's the most used word with this administration now and in the first one.
Yes.
Allegedly. Because they're always allegedly fucking something up. Allegedly.
It's all projection with them.
Mm-hmm.
They say, oh, Democrats are bad, and Democrats are doing this, and point the finger when she's the one who's the bad person. Dinky's the one who's the bad person. I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
And I played the clip that I sent to you from Jasmine Crockett. It's the first thing I just sent you today. Jasmine Crockett. Well, you can talk all the smack you want about this dude that you shoved off to El Salvador. But guess what? The only criminal I see is sitting in the motherfucking White House. Now, this is the way you talk, people. This is the way you roll. This is the way we need to do it.
Right.
He has more convictions than Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, geez.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that little ray of sunshine.
Oh, God, she's so gorgeous.
She is.
I mean, we know that they admitted that they were wrong. Now they're trying to double back and say, well, he's this terrible person and all this kind of stuff. But here's the reality. As far as I'm concerned, he's a lot less criminal than the person that's sitting in the White House. Because last time I checked, he doesn't have any criminal convictions. I don't even think he has any outstanding cases versus the guy that still had cases pending when he was sworn in on January 20th and also has 34 felony convictions. So listen, I don't want to hear anything from the Republican Party about how they're trying to keep us safe when their fearless leader is actually the biggest criminal thus far that we have seen, because I haven't seen anybody with a rap sheet that looks like the president's.
Drop the fucking microphone. Drop that mic. Kaboom.
Seriously.
How can you not love Jasmine? I mean, geez. She's the best.
She's a superstar.
She
can
is.
do stand-up and political commentary at the same time.
Yeah, these are the type of people we need in our Congress and our Senate, and frankly in our White House. And you know, people who don't take any fucking shit and do the for real deal. That's it. That's all we fucking expect out of the people that we elect to fucking spend our money.
Oh my God.
You know,
which brings I'm sorry, go ahead, Spy.
I was just gonna say that's David Hogue's plan as vice chair of the DNC.
Nice. I'm glad that he's getting involved. David Hogue, a survivor of the Parkland shooting in Florida. Yes, I'm super glad that he's getting involved.
Very intelligent.
By the way, I'm sorry. Please.
I was just going to say their plan at this point with the DNC, and it's really upsetting the corporate Democrats. But their plan with the DNC at this point is if it's a safe blue seat and that congressperson or senator has not fulfilled their promises to the constituents, they are putting younger people in to run against them. So
good.
So I want
listen, wait a minute. I just want to say this. I'm 64 years old. Maybe I got 10 years. Maybe. So none of this is for me. This is for all the people that I'm leaving behind.
That's right.
And that's the way that anybody my age should be looking at this.
That's
We're the
right.
ones who fucked it up. We're the ones who egged on these fucking lifelong Democrats who've been there since before I had fucking pubic hair. Okay? Seriously. They need to fucking go.
My personal take on it is if you've been in office longer than I've been alive, you've been there too long.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Good.
I think that's correct. Yeah. I do want
but then Spiken is younger than me.
Yeah, I'm mid 40s, so but again, if you've been in office for 40 years, and all the people,
there needs to be time limits.
Yeah, but if all that you're doing is lining your own pockets for 40 years, you got to go. You got to get the fuck out. Yeah.
So
get the fuck out of here.
I kind of want to make an announcement tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
This is Tuesday.
Yes. Every Tuesday. Okay.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah. I was reading something about tomorrow, something about Wednesday tomorrow. I forget what it is. Something's happening tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this weekend, Saturday, I would love to do a watch party for the comedy show that Hal Sparks, Stephanie Miller, Fugelsang, Allison Gill, Frangela, Glenn Kirshner. There's 20, 30 people on the bill.
Liberal redneck, Trey Crowder. Yeah.
Trey Crowder.
Could be a good one.
Dad Defiant, JoJo from Jers. It's an epic amount of people. It's the non-correspondence dinner counter programming. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to do a watch party for it. We can't play this shit live like we do here on the air. So what we are going to do is we're going to do a watch party on Zoom. So if you are interested in watching the watch party, the comedy show with us on Saturday night, you have to send us your email at 21st Century Suffragettes at gmail.com. What did I say? Jets.
I know, you said gents.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
21st Century Suffragettes at gmail.com. Okay. He's yelling at me. He said I didn't say it right. So anyway, that's Saturday. Sunday, we would do a show. What I'm saying is I've watched a documentary that I think is so fucking important that all of you guys need to watch it. I think it's called Dark Money Game. And it's on HBO. And I know a lot of people don't have HBO. A lot of you guys have canceled your cable. I understand. I understand, and good for you. But there are good things that really come out that everybody needs to see. And this is fucking one of them. So what I'm asking is for you guys it's a 2-hour event. So we probably start at like 7 and you start the show at 8, go till 9, take a break until like 9:30 and then try to end because it's a 2-part series, 2-hour event. So we'll try to break it up a little bit, but, so everybody can, take a whiz and get a break and whatever, and maybe talk about it in between a little bit. It's a major, major thing that I need everybody to pay attention to. And not only that, it actually backs up what Benny and myself and Spykin and Elizabeth have been saying that this has been a 40, 50, 60 year fucking attack. And they've played a long game and they've won it. We have to counteract it the best way we can. And now
They haven't won yet, honey. They haven't
but
won yet.
okay,
Yeah.
the thing about it is that they've won the disinformation campaign. There are people who believe what the fuck he says still. When there's nobody should believe anything that comes out of this motherfucker's mouth. Number one. Let's just start there. So when you watch this documentary, I swear it's worth the time. It's worth the effort. That's why we're going to do Saturday and Sunday, but they're going to be watch parties. So you have to send me your email and tell me if you're interested in both, interested in one or the other, whatever. Send me your email, 21st Century Suffragettes @gmail.com. And we will be doing the watch parties this weekend.
So put in the subject line, Zoom watch party. If you want to do the comedy show, put comedy. If you want to do the documentary, put doc. If you want to do both, comedy and doc.
Yeah.
That way they can find it easily in the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just both.
Yeah.
And then we'll send you both the second night. So it's I know we need the comedy. Okay. We really do. And we do need the respite and the break. But we also need to know about what's in that fucking documentary. Because when I saw it, I was like, I was screaming at the TV. I'm going, oh my God, this is what I've been talking about for years. I don't want to scream into my microphone. I'm seriously, like, I've been freaking out about it for days. I saw the first episode. I mentioned it on the show last time we were live. It's a must watch because the second episode is even more important than the first episode.
And
So-
Diane does scream at the TV. I can vouch for
Yeah.
that.
So even if you've emailed before, just to make sure that you get on the list,
Yeah.
send another email. Zoom watch party.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we make sure that everybody who actually wants to be there can be there. And I do recommend it. I recommend both. Both is going to be fun. The fucking first night's going to be great because it's going to be all comedy. We're going to be having a blast there. Second night, maybe not so much fun, but hella fucking interesting and nails everything that we have been saying for about what's been going on for the last few decades, several decades, during our lifetime, decades.
And it's called the Dark Money Game.
Dark Money
that right?
Game. Yeah, Dark Money Game. Now, for those of you who have cable, go ahead and watch it. You don't have to, it's on HBO.
You don't have to wait for us.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for me. You don't have to wait for us. Go watch it. But this is important, and I think that everybody should be there. So, the Dark Money Game documentary. It's on HBO, and I know not a lot of anybody has cable anymore. So let's do this. We'll make a watch party out of it, and a watch party weekend.
That's
It's
right.
watch party weekend. With its
So no show on Sunday because we're doing the watch party.
No show on Saturday because we're doing the watch party.
Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. So that's the heads up. That's what our announcements are going to be. And by the way, what do you guys know when the next march is? I heard it was the 1st of May.
1st of May. Yeah.
1st of May. And then somebody said Cinco de Mayo, nobody go to work, and it's going to be blackout. Nobody's working on Cinco de Mayo.
National strike.
A national strike. Yeah.
Yep. Also, though, on May 5th, anyone out there who still has student loan debt that they haven't had to pay back, that will be reinstated on May 5th. Thank you, Dinky.
Oh, no. Now they're going to go after you and start taking your fucking assets away, your car, your house, your fucking shit, your assets. They're going to go after you if you don't fucking pay your student loans.
Yep.
I don't know
They'll-
how.
they'll-
I-
They're planning to garnish wages, and yeah, anything they can get you for, they're going to get you for.
So we got to get Dinky out before then. We got to put so much pressure on these motherfuckers to impeach him. There will never be a Republican ever voted in office again if you don't get rid of this cocksucker.
Exactly.
We have to make it clear as fucking day. So, I don't know. John, is there anything else that you would like to say about the protest or anything before we move on?
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
It was heartening to see that there was a lot of young people there.
Yeah.
More than I expected. And that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, that's my first protest, ironically in Detroit, because I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So I've never done a protest in Columbus yet, but I know they're having them here too, so I'll probably start doing them here too, hopefully.
Excellent.
So I live real close to
Excellent.
downtown Columbus, and that's usually where they probably have them. So
That's
yeah,
how
it
you get
was-
out and rub elbows with your community, you know?
And it wasn't easy either. You got to hold that sign.
In the
and,
wind?
It was windy. Wind was blowing the signs all over the place. And,
Massive sails everywhere.
we walked a pretty good. We marched a pretty good way. So it was. Yeah, I enjoyed it though. It was fun.
I chose to carry my upside down flag at this particular protest.
Yeah,
And the wind was also blowing, and it was beating the piss out of anybody that was within range of my flag.
Yeah.
That's a good way to create a personal space bubble at a protest.
There you go.
I kept apologizing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I heard also that the Dinky administration wants you cannot wear a mask in a public space or you'll be arrested or a year in jail.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what they want.
Now, didn't
There
they
are
complain
people-
before about the women wearing the things, the face coverings, and now they're saying they don't want you covered?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Isn't that
God,
funny? Oh, well, maybe we should go out in hijabs, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, maybe we should go to the protests in hijabs, and they can't say a fucking word about it. And we could still go out there with our Dinky signs. Fuck Dinky.
I don't need a mask because I wear my hand shirt. Is what I wear. So that's my mask.
Yeah, the red hand for the indigenous women and girls who have been abducted and disappeared.
But they're not referring to just protests, are they?
No. Referring to public at large.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
They didn't want to wear masks during COVID. Now it's just like fucking idiots, man.
I genuinely hope and pray that Ebola does not make it back to our shores. Michelle and I were talking about this. There is a vaccine for Ebola, but it's an mRNA vaccine.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the ways to prevent the spread of it is to wear a mask, just like we did during COVID, but it's much, much more deadly. So that's my concern at this point with the way that they have dismantled anything that would give us any indication that we would be facing something like that. And it's happened before.
They're cutting the Food and Drug Administration, check on milk and food and all. We've had E. coli breakouts all over the country, and they're hiding them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not reporting them. What,
Right.
Tony?
Gotta be careful talking about this shit.
Oh, I gotta be careful talking about this shit. Okay, then put satire up or allegedly or whatever.
Get up and fart in the camera.
It's all true. It's all true. The fuck?
Benny.
I can't talk about shit that's true
Tony.
because we might get our fucking channel taken down. Well, that's why you go to 21st Century Suffragettes, GENTS, and subscribe there. And you also go to Diane Russell Live and subscribe there, just in case our channel does get taken down. Because we
Just
will
like
have
that there.
other places to go. Mom's Russo's, Tony's got her protest all queued up. So let's watch this.
Oh, nice.
Hey, moms.
All right.
Here at the No Kings protest, April 19th, 2025, in Cocoa, Florida. Here we are. We're going to go for a walk here and take a look. Other side. First thing I did when I got here was got stuck in that fucking sand right there and got pulled out by that beautiful Jeep right there.
Got fucking sugar sand.
Hi! Yay! Alright, now. Head back where my stuff is. There's another corner across the way that's got folks on it. Actually, there's folks on both corners. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. And there's some folks over there. I'm sure there's some folks over on the other
Cocoa
side.
Beach. I mean, this is great. Cocoa Beach.
So, there we go. Here.
That's nice. Cocoa Beach,
yeah.
a little small town. It's not like a huge place, you know?
Yeah, it's like
Here we are
six-
at the
67.
No Kings protest in Cocoa, Florida.
Okay, Florida.
All right,
We
so
have
we've got to go to Benny.
6,700 people in my town. It's not a big town either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how many were there, Benny, because I know you live in a small town.
Well, the funny thing is when we were watching it, it was approaching noon in her time zone. So when we first got on, there wasn't a lot of people there, but by the time an hour rolled in or so, a lot more people were there after we watched it for a while. So it was pretty great to like watch the crowd grow.
So I just seen on
Watch it
Facebook.
grow. Yep. You know, I would bet that there were people who were passing by and honking for the cause that actually came around again and parked and joined in. I kind of felt like, you know, that a few people actually did that,
Right.
which is pretty brilliant.
Anytime we had people driving by us, they were honking. They had their phones out the window recording the whole thing. They're driving by. They're like,
Yeah, there was
beep, beep,
way
beep.
more support than you know,
Yeah.
only a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, moreover, we're also seeing it in deeply red states. And yes, Florida is a deeply red state, but we're seeing it in Idaho, in Utah, in South Carolina, in these states where people are fed the fuck up.
Yes. It's one thing to see it in Detroit. It's a totally another thing to see it in Cocoa Beach, Florida, where it's fucking red. And people are sick and tired of this shit. And I think that it's starting to sink in. When you've got you lost your 401k last week, this week is going to trash the rest of the economy, and all the what do you call them? All the tariffs are going to take place because he held off for 30 days or whatever. Those are going to fucking start kicking in. Our eggs have not gone.
And not to mention the fact that they're now making people repay the student loans they thought they would get forgiven, where Republican Congress people were given PPP loans and never had to pay it back.
Broken promises, more broken promises. It's like,
and You know, I think about 5 eggs and I go, 5 eggs for the 20 years plus that we've been married. He's never paid the taxes on time. This year I'm like, do an extension. Don't pay them on time. It's our pattern anyway. It's our fucking MO. Like, it's not going to draw a red flag because it's called procrastination. But this time I'm like, it's on fucking purpose, bitch. Like, yeah. Fuck this shit.
Right?
And again, pardon us 300 million people while we procrastinate.
Yes.
Yeah. But again, how much of our tax dollars this year are going to go to his military parade?
Oh, that cannot happen. We cannot allow that to happen.
We can't. I don't know how to stop it, but we gotta fucking stop it somehow. Any military who fucking
we cannot allow that to happen. I'm sorry. No. That screams dictator. And I'm already so fucking over his motherfucking boot on our neck.
Yeah.
All right, Benny.
The last thing I want to see is our military marching for his fucking ego.
When and the middle class paying for it as well.
Yeah.
While he's stripping away any semblance of security that the middle class has right now. I mean, food banks are struggling to keep food on the shelves just because the influx of people who are now going there who have never had to go there before.
I think we should do this. We think we should all invite ourselves to Mark P's house. We should all show up there and we should show up and protest because I want to be in the streets in D.C. and protest.
I probably know a place where we could all camp. Beautiful place up in the mountains there, just outside of DC.
No fucking way am I going to let
45 minutes.
Have his goddamn military parade, not goddamn stand by and do nothing about it.
I like Sage's suggestion. Maybe DC needs a huge march against the parade.
That's what I want. Thank you, Sage.
I'd like to see the Smithsonian before he destroys that, too.
Oh, my God. That's fucking devastating.
Oh, my God. They're trying to wipe out every trace of
everything.
A woman or a black person doing anything productive ever. It's like, it's so disgusting. It really, really bothers me. That's one topic that just gets me.
Yeah, that hit me right in the lower breadbasket when I heard that. I was like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You know, Hitler went and pillaged all the art.
Yeah. We still don't know where the Amber Room is because of that fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
Tony's got a queued up video from, or part of video from Benny.
Oh. Well, thank you, Tony. That was my favorite sign there. Just saying.
I love your sign. I absolutely love it because the truth is more horrible than anything we could ever imagine. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for putting it out there. Are you familiar with the Katie Johnson case? Katie Johnson? It's taped on the back of my van right there. Right there. Trump did that.
Go read it.
Katie Johnson out of 29 Palms, little 13-year-old girl. Case was bought and buried. Just like every other case he's bought and buried.
I think you even brought her over to your car and took her to your
yes,
car and
walked
her over there.
I damn sure did.
We love it. I love it, Benny. And I loved it when you started singing. Oh my God, it was so great. You started singing, our flag.
When the president disobeys the courts, we all lose. Damn Skippy. When the president disobeys the courts, he ain't no president.
He's a criminal.
That's right. He's a fucking criminal.
And not a smooth one either.
No.
Young dude. A young dude, too. And I liked it, Benny. You walked up to like a bunch of young dudes and you're like, I really like to see you guys out here because we've been fighting this battle forever and now it's your turn. You got to pass. Yeah.
Separation of church and state! Hands off our public land! Hands off our school money! Protect our disabled youth and protect our elderly!
She's louder than Benny, I think.
She is almost as loud as me with a megaphone. Stand for compassion, exactly.
Almost as loud as me, not quite.
But there were some great signs there. See, that's the one thing I didn't do is get signs. We just marched and you know, we got a few things, but I had to be on the opposite side to read signs, right? I had to be in the front and watching people come towards me to get signs. I was marching with these people, and not only that, I had my own sign to control in that wind, and I had to choke up on it because when the wind really blew, I was afraid it would bend over, snap, and kill, you know, decapitate somebody. It was like, seriously, it was like the wind was so through the buildings and everything. It was really bad. So,
gosh, it was really windy here too. Even the introverts are here.
I love that sign.
That's a good one.
Even
the introverts are here.
Even this guy who has no friends.
This was my favorite one out of all of them.
And they're in their element.
The female.
There you go.
Oh, this one.
This happens to be my next tattoo, except the middle finger is extended in it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Is he dead yet? He might be. God knows what they're pumping into him.
So,
I fucking love that.
Is he dead yet? I love it. I love
because America takes care of her people.
I forgot my cowbell. I forgot my whistle. I totally failed.
Donald Trump is a fucking turd. Hey, where you been? We're gonna get back in the house again. Sound off, 1, 2. Sound off, 3, 4. Sound off, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love you, Benny.
I have so much fun at these protests. You know, I really do. I really do. You know, you see people you know, people you've seen, people who you're just meeting for the first time, and it's such a community, good, you know, community feeling.
Yes, it was.
And speaking of community, Benny Loco sent me a link, and it's impeachtrumpagain.org, and everybody needs to go to impeachtrumpagain.org and sign the petition. Let's get as many signatures on there as we can.
Share it with people you know who we don't know, because we all know somebody that we know that doesn't know us. Just saying. Share it. Right. We share it with you. You share it with others. That's how this, you know, like the old Herbal Essence shampoo commercial. And they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. It's like that there.
I remember those commercials.
And look, they still have Herbal Essence on the shelf. It's still there.
It is.
So that commercial worked. It was very effective advertising.
So
Same.
I was just scrolling through my profile on Blue Sky, and holy shit, all this shit that I've been reposting the last couple days. It's first of all, it's been an epic meltdown of MAGA women. MAGA women have been losing their fucking gourds. Okay.
Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun?
Now, these are the women when we were teenagers and we told you guys never to date them because they're psycho. And they'll throw drinks in your face and they'll throw all your shit out in the street and they'll spit in your face in a party. And they'll, I don't know, when they get too drunk, they'll be puking and pooping out poop balls across your fucking bathroom. These are the crazy ladies that we told you not to date, okay? Because they're psycho bitches from hell. And there's only one way to explain them. They're psycho bitches from hell. And these are the bitches
That's it.
you stay the fuck away from. Let's go back a little bit to Christy Nome. Christy Nome shoots the dog, shoots the goat, shoots the horses. She is, what is she? DH, Homeland Security Secretary. Homeland Security Secretary. She's having an affair with Corey Lewandowski. We fucking know this. It's not even a well-kept secret in DC because I know about it in Detroit. So
allegedly.
Yeah. So gets her purse stolen at a fucking DC restaurant with Secret Service, everybody watching. This is just one of the psycho bitches that we're talking about. How about Nancy Mace? Nancy Mace
Worse.
she antagonized this person and started a shit with them and then started recording and then put it out.
And all he wanted to know was when was she going to do a town hall? That's it.
Yeah.
That was the only question.
Yeah.
And
she turned it into her own little reality segment to post on the internet. Yeah.
You got Hegseth at an Easter egg hunt screaming at media in front of his children. His children are in the back going,
mortified.
Is he drunk again?
Oh no, Daddy's drunk again.
Yeah.
I
hope he doesn't take it out on me this time.
Oh my God. You got Stephen Miller tweeting this out. If you were an American falsely accused of wrongdoing on January 6th, it wasn't merely difficult to get due process, it was impossible. The entire system was rigged against you, all of it. Those persecuted Americans could only dream of due process afforded legal aliens. Fuck you, Stephen Miller.
Clearly has no concept.
You have no conscience. None.
He has no concept of what due process is because every single one of those fuckers had due process.
Yes, they did.
Philip Kelsey. They had lawyers, trials. They were given pre-trial release. They were allowed to testify in their own defense. They got discovery. They could call witnesses. They could cross-examine witnesses. They could present mitigation at sentencing, and they had a right to an appeal. So don't tell me that anybody in January 6th didn't have due process, Stephen Miller. I want to break you like the little fucking toothpick that you are, you fucking. Ugh.
Get him, Diane. Listen, that son of a bitch has got Nazi written all over his face.
Infuriates me.
He just does.
To know.
To not see him in a Nazi uniform is a disappointment.
Well,
he should wear one. He should wear one.
They laugh about when we call them Nazis, they think we're going too far, but if you've read the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, like I have, they're almost verbatim repeating the same garbage.
But wait a minute,
We need
Elon.
to be very alarmed about all of this stuff.
Elon did 2 Nazi salutes at the inauguration.
I
Don't
know.
tell me they're
And
not
then he
Nazis.
wonders why people hate his ass. You stupid idiot. It's like,
When-
come
and
on.
I didn't care for him before he got involved in our
Exactly.
motherfucking everyday life.
But let's not forget that Jacob Chansley, he got a special dietary exemption while he was in jail.
There was no
as
organic
well as,
food in jail.
Yeah, as well as all the others, they got catered to like no other prisoner could be in, or will be in our country, and yet they don't understand why we are reacting the way we are when you send a legal resident of the United States to a foreign country to sit in a prison where they're kept in their underwear always. They're barely fed. They have no access to to any kind of hygiene products whatsoever.
Call from Kathy Zinn. To accept, press 1.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, how's
Go ahead, honey.
everybody
What's up?
doing?
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, nice to see you, John, and so sorry to hear about your loss, but glad you're with friends.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And by the way, loved Saturday night. The fun was coming right through my phone. You guys are just having a blast, and I just love it. I love hanging. I can't play for shit, so I love hanging around people that know how to play, and they're just having fun and jamming, and I can't think of anything more fun, and that's what we need right now.
Thanks, Kathy.
In the middle of all this garbage.
So go ahead.
But I just wanted to say really quick a word or two about Pope Francis, because as a recovering Catholic, when it comes to popes, because he was the Pope right after Benedict, and Benedict was just an asshole, just a creep. And it turned out that they had to flush him out of there because he was caught up in all the pedophilia scandals and all that kind of stuff.
Diddling kids. Yeah, thanks. Diddling kids.
So Francis came in, and the right immediately hated him, and he looked at America and he said, "Excuse me, abortion is not in the new." Jesus did not talk about abortion. Jesus didn't talk about gay marriage. You know what he talked about? He talked about taking care of the poor. He talked about taking care of people that have it worse off than you do. And that's what your focus should be as a Christian. And boy, did that piss them off.
Oh my God.
I'm really,
another reason why I want you guys to watch the documentary with me on Sunday. It's another reason why it's so important, because the evangelicals hooked up with the right, with the Republicans. And the Republicans didn't have the money, but the evangelicals did. So they fucking combined forces, and they did the whole pro-life movement. Okay, so, and it's all well documented in this document. That's why I want you guys to watch it so much with me on Sunday. And it kind of spells it all out. Saturday is a comedy show. Sunday is the documentary. So yeah.
Right. But yeah, I know that Mums put it, I know in the Twitch chat about the protests on May 1st, but just go to Indivisible's page, because it's another call for action, a national call for action day on May 1st. And it's you just go and see that map and there's dots all over it. So hopefully there's the protest New Year. The ironic thing is Jake and I are going to be in Vegas May 1st. And he said, we should be able to find a protest, right? So I just found it. It's like, yeah, we can get up in the morning and go protest and then go drink it afterwards.
There you go.
Now, you know what I wish? That sounds like a plan.
To your point, Indivisible's putting this one on. 5051 puts this one on. Da da da. Hands off. Hands off is another one. How about this?
Yep.
We want Indivisible, 5051, and Hands Off all to combine forces.
Yes.
Combine your forces.
Yes.
It's all one fucking thing anyway. We all don't
Right.
like
Yep.
him. We all know he's a fucking criminal and all his regime is a
Right.
criminal.
I don't know about I know that Indivisible in Vegas anyway, they're probably doing this in other places, but at Indivisible, they're having two, like one on the south side of Vegas and one on the north side of the strip. And the one that we want to go to is the culinary workers. It's going to be for them and all the union workers in Vegas. So
if you're in the
we're all for
restaurant
that.
business at all, if you're a culinary bartender, even if you're even a guy who delivers the food to the restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The
too.
valet even.
Yeah,
somebody
the
in
guy
our
actually-
Detroit protest gave Diane a card about a union protest in Detroit. I believe it's in May too.
Yeah. So we're going to be hitting all the protests as many as we can. And and I'm not going to
encourage others to join you.
Yeah.
It's important that you do
Yeah.
that. That's
So,
one of the most
we're gonna
important
try and-
steps of a protest is putting together a posse to bring along.
That's right. That's
See,
right.
I don't,
I'm gonna,
I don't have a
because I know there's
posse out
step
here.
heads that live
Everybody's
in
my
Vegas.
posse.
Kathy, thank you so much for calling in, sweetie.
Oh, no problem. I was just going to say really quick, I'm going to try and cook because I know there's stuff heads that live in Vegas, and so does Hal Sparks.
Yeah.
And Hal's already been showing up, so we want to wear our Motang shirts and hopefully connect with everybody. But anyway, love
that's
you
another
guys.
way. Yeah,
Take
that's
care.
a way to connect. That's a great way to connect.
Yeah.
Thanks, sweetie. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Kathy.
Take care, everybody.
All
Love
right.
you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Real quick, I wanted to mention a comment that Sage just left in the chat. She says, "Did y'all hear about the GOP California candidate who wants to keep female immigrants to remain in the U.S. and require them to marry incels?"
Yep. I saw that. I saw that somewhere. Yeah. I saw that.
Fuck. No, I did not see that. And no.
That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Can it get any weirder? I mean,
that's the foundation of Handmaid's Tale right there. Is
That ain't gonna happen.
You can't get laid on your own, so we're just gonna give you some woman. It's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. Back to the Pope though. I'm not a religious person at all, but I can recognize that this Pope did live by the teachings of Jesus Christ. Okay. He made sure that the poor of Rome had access to showers and toilets. He made sure they had access to food and clean water. He even made sure that barbers on Wednesdays would give them free haircuts so that they can maintain or apply for jobs to get their feet back under them. So he walked the walk and talked the talk.
That's right.
And can't have one without the other.
I worry how far it will shift the other way with the new Pope.
Well, Dinky wants to promote. He wants to be able to pick the new Pope because,
of course he does.
Eeny, miny, mo. Which one can I?
Which one can you buy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Negative. I'm screaming no inside really fucking loud, and I'm trying not to do it in the microphone right now.
If you could hear the screaming that goes on inside my head, I think that's why I have migraine from listening to myself scream inside my own head.
It's like fucking no. No. Say no 1,000 times. No.
Yes.
Oh
no.
my God. Just
no. I say no.
Oh, somebody, please, just stand up to him. Besides us, we can't be the only people.
Again, you've got Murkowski coming out saying that they're all afraid. They're all afraid of retribution.
Ooh, lady. Hey, lady.
What about the 370 million of us?
Where the fuck have you been the last fucking 15 years, you piece of shit? Where were you during his first administration? Oh, you were voting with him every fucking time because you're just a Republican. And now you're scared? Now you're scared? When all of us have been getting death threats for fucking a decade?
Now you're
Really?
scared.
You fucking piece of shit coward.
And of course, you know, they can either grow a spine and stand up to him, or they can just cower like they have been. And I just wonder when that's going to happen. Grow a fucking spine already. Ovary up.
Bicycle Mike, you're right. Opus Dei. Opus Dei is part of the fucking documentary I want you guys to watch. They're all in on it. The Opus Dei, the Federalist Society, all these fucking sticky fingered fat rich fucks. Yeah. Oh, what's the name of the documentary Diane mentioned? Also, what time on Sunday? Okay. So, the documentary is called, what's it called again?
Dark Money Game?
Yeah, Dark Money Game. And there's 2 episodes. And it's on HBO. So,
And it's about corrupt Ohio politicians.
we're going to do, we're doing both parts, Tony. It's not 4 hours.
Yeah, it is.
It's 2 hours long, I thought.
No.
It's 4 hours long? Oh, I did not know that.
Ohio one's 2 and the second one's 2.
I did not realize they were both 2 hours long. That's a little too much to ask. It might have to be.
Split it.
Split them up.
Yeah. Do one this Sunday and do one the next Sunday.
It's too far apart. I would say Friday night and Sunday night.
Okay.
You know, it's too far apart. You gotta keep them.
Yeah.
I did not realize. I thought they were hour-long documentaries. You guys, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. So, all right, that screws up my whole fucking plan. But anyway, just keep your fucking notification bell on. Just hit that fucker. Because when we go, we'll make an announcement and say we're going to do the watch party. And then everybody send their email, and then we'll get y'all in there.
We could do Sunday and Monday.
We could. Sunday and Monday. We could. I don't see why not.
Yeah. So Saturday comedy, Sunday first episode, Monday second episode.
And then Tuesday we're back live here. That's we're oh my God.
Yeah, but the watch parties don't require streaming. So
well, I
it's
know it's still
friends getting together.
It's still a lot. It's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
Okay. I don't mind as long as you guys don't mind. And Tony, we might as well do it before the fucking weather breaks fully, and we don't want to do anything at all except go on the boat.
Yeah, they live almost right next to a lake, in case anybody doesn't know.
Yeah. And that's
very cool.
I know. I'm confused, Bicycle Mike, too. I'm confused too. I think Spykin's idea is better. Saturday night comedy, Sunday part 1 of the documentary, Monday part 2 of the documentary. We'll start at 7, 8 o'clock. That takes us to 10.
Yeah, we're not doing the Ohio one.
And that's Eastern time.
Yes,
Tony,
Eastern time.
Just say that now. Whatever. All right. So anyway,
we can figure it out between now and Thursday and let everybody know Thursday. Either way,
that's true.
Saturday for sure, comedy show.
Yeah, we'll try to figure it out. So the more I see that's being put out from the administration, I just keep shaking my head going, why the fuck would you do this? The workers who track data on car crashes, drownings, traumatic brain injury, falls in the elderly, and perils of lost jobs,
Everyone
advocates,
has their demons.
lives, yeah, that's all going to stop. Checking the food is going to stop. You've got, what was the other thing that's being stopped? I forgot right now. I'm not seeing it. I thought I had them all right in a row. Yeah, everything that's gonna be like protecting people, protecting protecting consumers. All that's gonna stop.
Consumer protection, yeah.
Yeah, consumer protection. Anything that we eat, anything we consume, everything's gonna cost $1 million. And by the way, it could kill you. It's gonna be E. coli in all our fucking food everywhere because they're not gonna fucking check anymore. They're just getting rid of it because they think that AI can take over the government. AI can't do shit from Shinola yet, bitch.
No. AI gives you a different answer to your question based on the terms you put in to the search bar.
Yes. You have to AI only exists the more information it you put into it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the more people put information into AI, the more it can. But still, it's still ridiculous.
And it's got a bias to its search option. So,
Elon asked his own chat bot who was better for the economy, and it said Democrats. His own chat bot told him Democrats were better for the economy.
It's just a known fact. It's a fucking known fact.
I know, it's not even disputable, and they still try to, but if you look at the figures, you can't dispute it at all.
Now, the truth is the truth. It's always the truth, whether it's a good truth,
exactly,
or ugly truth.
Exactly.
It's still always the fucking truth.
Yep.
They never like the truth, no matter what it is.
They don't like the ugly truth.
They don't care if the Earth is a sphere.
The ugly truth to them is what's the right thing to do. See, they think that everything that we do is horrid, because that's what they've been told. So that's what they believe. Right?
Yep.
I'm sorry, Tony was distracting me. I don't know what you said.
That's okay. I was
Tony
just
wanted me
making
to
a
tell
point.
everybody about the AI juice instead of for the steak sauce. It's AI juice and sauce.
Because Linda McMahon kept talking about how every school needs A1.
Yes, A1
instead of AI.
AI. She didn't know the fucking difference. And she's the head of the fucking education department.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you get for putting the head of the fucking wrestlers.
So, if anyone wants to protest in a funny way, send her a bunch of A1. Send her some A1 steak sauce to the Department of Education.
Phone's ringing.
Call from Super Saint. To accept, press.
Super Saint on the phone.
Hey, what's up, Susie?
Hello, my lovelies.
Hi, baby. Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell y'all how much I really appreciate you and all you do and just the community we've built here, because all my neighbors that are MAGA have just stopped talking to me, period. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if they see the writing on the wall, but it's really strange. I have surgery tomorrow, and it's like all of a sudden this just happened, and I think it's because they've seen me outside, my apartment doing, making, protest signs and stuff, and they've gotten all weird because I'm the only one that will go out and protest by myself, and I don't care if I'm alone. I'll just do it, and it's made it's just made them all weird, and now I'm just I can't trust them, and it's a weird feeling because
I'm sure it is.
It's before it was fine, and then it's all of a sudden I'm like the enemy. And I knocked on my neighbor's door last night, and all of a sudden she asked me who it was. I told her it was Tiffany, and then the other neighbor next to her comes out and says, "If you don't stop knocking on our door, I'm calling the cops."
Damn.
And I was like, "Call the fucking cops. I ain't doing anything." I said, "Go for it. A double dog dare you."
Oh, honey.
Call the fucking cops.
It's gotta really suck being surrounded by maggots for sure. Like no
It
matter
does.
what. And
Yeah, I mean, it's like my family.
give me the
Everybody.
general. What general town are you in? Don't give me your real address. Just where generally are you?
I'm close to Killeen, Texas, where the fort is. And I'm between Waco and Austin, so I'm very central Texas.
So if you go protest, where would you go? Austin?
No, because it's hard to travel. It's hard for me to travel with my back issues.
Yeah.
I go literally to right around the corner is my Representative Carter's office, and so I just go there.
Okay.
Or I go to the courthouse. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't like you out there protesting by yourself. I really don't like it. It like bothers me. It's always better to do it in numbers. And
Right.
you need some allies in your neighborhood. You need a couple allies. Yeah, you need somebody you need to talk up some of these people who are protesting with you and be like, can we hook up the next time? I don't want to do this by myself. I'm sure they'll hang, you know what I mean? Like, you need to make some friends out there in your protest lines that you're with.
Yeah.
Because there's other blue dots there. You're not alone. You feel like it because you're isolated.
I just really love y'all, and I wouldn't get through this without the community that we've built together here, and I'm just thankful and grateful because it's like I have surgery tomorrow, and it's like all of a sudden they just all turned on me and didn't. The thing is that my neighbor didn't even tell me that she wasn't talking to me. So I mean, I knocked on the door and didn't even realize that
she was mad at you.
Called her neighbor,
right.
Or that she just wasn't going to talk to me because the neighbor that said she was going to call the cops. We had words on Friday because I asked her, "Why are you being rude? Why are you interrupting my conversation?" And not even acknowledging me. What's the deal? And she was talking. I said, "You've been talking behind my back," and she said, "So what?" And I said, "Well,
Super Saint Lynn Lynette in our chat says, contact your local Democratic office and find people there and find a little community there and see if you can get some contacts there of when protests are going to be, and so you don't have to go by yourself and you don't feel so isolated." I think that's a really good idea because I know you're a little blue dot there in Texas, honey, and it ain't fucking, it's no fun. And believe me, my heart goes out to you.
My family, I was raised Catholic, and my mom, would try to mention the Pope, and she was just like, she actually said she didn't care what the Pope had to say, because I would mention when he would do these progressive things. And I was shocked that she would even say that. So that's how indoctrinated these people are,
It's awful. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, all gleeful that the Pope died. And I was, you know what? You got to be a really sick person to be like, and you guys, I'm an atheist, right? You guys know this, right? I've said it many times on the show. I'm not a believer. But what Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing is kind of disgusting to me. And even though I'm not, whatever, you guys get my point. I think it's gross. And they're such hypocrites. I can hardly stand it. So, Super Saint, hang in there, honey. You've got us on your side. And
yes,
I think that
sending all our love for sure.
Yeah, Lynn Lynette has a great idea. Contact your local Democratic office.
They'll even help with transportation.
They don't have any phone numbers. It's all email stuff, and then they have it broken down into like all these different groups on.
You got to do a little bit more digging.
Yes, but I'm trying to start an anti-fascist book club.
I know, honey. We don't need the whole story, but right now we're gonna move on. But I love you.
But I love y'all, and I just wanted to tell y'all how much y'all mean to me, and thank you.
No, we love you very much. And good luck with your surgery tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but good luck, and give us a heads up. Let us know you're
I
okay.
will. I love you guys.
All right, honey.
Thank you so much. for
Okay,
what
love
do.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Oh, it's gotta suck to be a fucking blue dot in a red state like that, like Texas. Fuck me. Can't
Yeah,
even
my
imagine.
community's fairly blue, so I'm kind of lucky in that way. So
Yeah, being in Ohio, you would think that you're surrounded by total MAGA, but you're in a blue. You're like kind of
yeah,
in a blue
my
concept.
area is fairly blue, but
Right.
it's the rural areas, of course, just like all the other red states, pretty much. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent Saturday at a MAGA birthday party, so for my kid.
Call from
My kid
Gin Up the
my kid
Bass.
wanted to go, so
We got Jen up the base on the phone line. Go ahead, Jen. Go ahead.
Thanks, Diane. Hi, ladies.
Susie.
John, welcome.
Hi.
Super Saints, you're breaking my heart. Good luck tomorrow. You have a lot of support in the chat. And all of these other people, they're not reachable. It's not you. Don't trip. We're all going through certain moments where we're about to lose it. You've got support. Take a lot of deep breaths. Pull yourself together to get through tomorrow. You need to be ready to go tomorrow in surgery and get the fuck out of there, start healing, then worry about where you're going to protest next. We know where your heart is, and you inspire everybody with your communications. So that's really all I wanted to say.
Well, thank you so much for that message to Super Saint. She needs all the support and love that she can get right now.
And Diane, great show Saturday night.
Oh, thanks, Jen.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, bro.
Bye.
All right,
Bye,
peace
John.
out.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, we need to support our friends out there who are in red states and suffering. There's a lot of them. And we have to be more aware. I live in a blue state. I feel like la-di-da up here. I'm still okay. But we're really not. We're really not. But it's I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen now. None whatsoever. I try not to say I predict this is gonna happen, and like I'm a political pundit and I know the be all end all of everything. I know jack motherfucking shit. I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a fucking housewife, and yeah. I'm just struggling along with all this shit with you guys too. Right? We got an ex-cop. We've got John in here. He used to work for the post office. It's
Retired post office.
Yeah. It's like, we're just trying to understand all of it too. Along with you guys. I know there's other shows out there, Spell It Out, and the legalese, and the legal diddy dots, and the fucking, I can't with the legalese.
Yeah, no.
If I was a lawyer, it'd be different, but I'm not. So we're just trying to make it through like everybody else on a daily basis. And I hope you guys, understand that we're here just to support each other. We're here for you. We're here for each other. We're here for our little tiny community that we've built at the bottom of YouTube in the Boit.
Down here in the Boit. We got to write a song called Down Here in the Boit.
Yeah.
We totally fucking do. Of course we do.
All right, Betty. That's gonna require Zoom calls of you and I holding guitars. Going, here in the Boit. Yeah. We're gonna have to. That's what we're gonna have to do. So we'll get John in on those sessions.
Fucking laughing at me, you asshole. What an asshole.
We'll get John to do the drums. You could do the bass and guitar. We got to cut it all together anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
So we'll figure it out.
Awesome. Down here in the Boit.
Yeah. So the United States, what is it? The USDA, United States, the Department of
Agriculture.
Yeah. Dinky's fucking with that. Dinky's fucking with the stock market, and Dinky's gonna fuck with student loans. Those are all three things that fuck with my whole life.
I still can't believe when the market bottomed out, the only thing he could say was, "This is a great time to buy Trump stock." It's like, you fucking a-hole. So
It's all about him. It's all about him and his cronies. They don't give a shit. And when you watch this documentary on Sunday and Monday with us, you'll be floored. It's all spelled out, just like we kind of thought it was. We just didn't know quite how much and how bad it really was. And it kind of spells out that Benny, you, me, Wizzy, Spykin, we've been right about this shit the whole time about Roe. It's like
I've observed things through my 64 years of life. You know what I'm saying?
there's somebody older than me here? Oh, great.
Kimchi, yo, listening and cleaning. I live 5 miles from DC. I have a huge backyard and some floor space. Come on by. Kimchi, you're going to regret that invitation.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Because I'm going to show up with my fucking band equipment. And I'm going to show up with my band. And we're going to be playing in your backyard. And we're going to be tenting out there for the weekend while we go protest.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Tony had this playing at the protest.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Hey.
Fuck Donald Trump. It burns.
So,
it burns.
Yes, please. She said, yes, please. All right. You better email me. I need your
coordinates.
I need your coordinates.
Your
we
coordinates.
We need coordinates. Yeah, no, seriously, email me, Kimchi, and I'll bring a whole crew of people down there, and we'll go protest against Dinky in DC.
What the fuck? What is this timeline?
And we'll get everybody to come to your fucking house for a massive fucking party.
Ooh.
I'm not fucking around. I'll do this shit. I'll play a gig. I'll bring my fucking
do it
music
live.
here.
We'll write it. We'll do it live.
I'll bring my fucking music here. Don't tempt me. All I need is a fucking outlet, bitch.
Run
and
that
I've
one
got.
by me
I'll
again
do
there,
it.
Whiskey Dick. Holy shit.
Show me the outlet.
Kimchi, no, I'm kind of serious. I'm not even fucking around. Invite me down there. My husband will build a fucking stage, and we'll fucking bring my disco ball, and we'll hook it up like we did before for that wedding.
Get that disco ball. That sounds fun.
I think I want to do everything we can in the next year. I don't care how tired I am. Do you give a shit how tired I am? I don't care how tired I am. I'm going to fight this motherfucker with every fucking ounce I got left. I'm not going to fucking give up. I'm not going to fucking relent. I'm not going to give a fucking inch. I'm going to fight with everything I fucking got. Because I don't want a fucking dictatorship in a fucking America. I don't want that. And none of you should want it either. You should all be fired up like I am right the fuck now and be like, no, we're putting a stop to this right the fuck now. And if we can't do it now, we're going to fucking do it in June when he wants to have his little military parade. How about me standing out there in front of the tank with my guitar, with my goddamn fucking 21st century suffragette t-shirt on? I'm not gonna fucking stand for it. You gonna stand for it?
No.
Am I gonna have to do that shit alone? No. We're gonna all do it, and we're gonna fucking do it together. That's
Don't
what
be
we're
afraid
gonna
to don't be afraid to show your ass.
Wow.
Jesus.
Just saying.
Spykin already saw that the other night when I was trying to set up for the show, and I bent over, and somehow Tony had my ass right in the camera when we were trying to do a check the night before, and it was like a close up on my asshole, and it was really funny. Well, that's what Spy said.
I wish I knew how to
I felt like I was a peeping Tom.
After she told me, I felt violated.
Oh, Tony. Tony.
Violated.
Yeah, no. We
No,
we
I'm
all
dead serious,
actually
yeah.
have to
Protest.
be as fired up as Diane is. Diane, you know, we have the same level of fired up, but mine has to stay low key a little bit. You know what I
Honey,
mean?
You got, yeah. Your husband is in ill. Oh shit! I just moved the whole table. Your husband is in. Your husband's in ill health, honey. You gotta stay close. There's nothing like you can do about that. You know.
Yes,
And
but I
get
can
that.
go to the protests.
You can go to the protests in your area.
Shame.
I'm not.
Shame.
But what I'm asking, is that
We all have to be pissed though.
Well,
I do still.
Spy
I
Kid
do.
is on
I
the
do.
East
Every
Coast.
time I leave the house, I hand out a copy of that report. At least one. I ride with them in my car.
Yeah, Tony and I on the way down to fucking DC will fucking pick up John Deaf, and we'll, you know
There
what
you
I mean?
go.
Like, we'll make a train of it. We'll be like picking up people along the way. Let's roll. Let's get our friends from Chicago. Where is Connie Kelly? Everybody from Indiana and everybody. Let's get our sparklers and our lobsters and all of our people together. Let's not just be this group, that group, this group, that group. You know, the mooks from Stephanie Miller. Everybody should be all on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
We're all on the same team. We're not mooks. We're
Mhm.
not. No. We're all for fucking democracy. Let's all
That's
get our. Let's start exchanging emails and connecting. The thing is the connections.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know where you are, I don't know that you're in Indiana and you're yeah, we're all going on a fucking road trip. Jay knows you're fucking right. Road
And
trip
Mom-
to DC. We get moms and people from Georgia and everybody to come up this way, and we'll all meet at Kim Chi's place. I'll fucking bring my gear and I'll fucking play.
We'll do a regular old block party.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
A block party bringing people from the north, from the south, all over the East Coast that listen to Hal and Stephanie Miller and Fugelsang and whoever, anybody who's for democracy, right? We've got to start bringing this shit together. I don't know how to do this because we only have a fucking 1,000 subscribers, guys. We don't get to. I got big ideas, but no way to execute, right? I mean, I'll still do it. I'll fucking do it. Don't doubt me. I'll fucking do it.
Oh, I know you'll do it. I would do it too. I really would.
I'll get a
I-
babysitter for my fucking cats, the whole fucking 9 yards, and I will do it. I want to fight against Dinky with every fiber that I have left in my being. And I feel like all of us have to do that. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck this ends unless he gets kicked the fuck out. I don't know
Unless
where it
we
ends.
end it. That's right. We're here to end it. That's our mission. That's the end game, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super fired up. I hope you guys are.
Oh, don't say it again. I won't be able to control myself.
John, how many people
I'm
do you
doing
think?
good so far, Diane.
John, how many people do you think stopped me and took a picture of my sign?
A lot. 'Cause
quite a
she had
few.
one of the best signs there because 5 Eggs made it himself, and it It was one of the very best ones there.
And not only that,
Yeah,
Benny.
most of them were handwritten, but he made one on his machine there that's really sweet. So he's very
They're both
creative.
awesome signs. Awesome signs.
I think Diane had the best sign at the rally. Actually, that the one with Dinky's head.
Woo-hoo! Fuck yeah.
Just do it on an angle.
Yeah, show the other side too.
Yeah, the other side had our logo on it.
Yeah.
And I call him Dinky with a little tiny orange mushroom.
Brilliant. You should have put at youtube.com.
Right.
Seriously. It doesn't hurt to self-promote. Know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to be that much of a douche my first time out. I'll do it second time.
Well, when people asked about the sign, we were telling them that Diane had a show under that.
Excellent.
That's my
there you go.
That's
So
our
you did.
YouTube. That's our
You did put
YouTube
it out
channel.
Good
I
on
wonder
ya.
if anybody is in our chat right now that saw it. Saw us this weekend. Probably not. Somebody would tell me. So anyway. Anyway, it was a good weekend.
Yes.
It was great to have John. It was great to jam. The news that was coming out as we were doing all of this, John and I, our heads are spinning. We're like, oh my God. Like, I can't even comprehend. And Elon Musk, is Elon in or out? Do we know yet?
I don't think he even knows.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Hegseth
don't
too
think
is supposedly on the block too, hopefully. So.
What other maniacal maniac are they going to put in his stead?
I think, I just saw this. Wait, Sons of Liberty has Angry Ginger on tonight?
Yep.
Yay.
I'm just confirming that.
Nice. Okay, so it's funny how they've hooked up. I've hooked up with each one. Well, not hooked up, but you know what I mean. Like we've gone on shows together. Okay, not hooked up, but whatever. And
his announcement is hilarious on YouTube.
Oh,
MAGA doing their own research.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
It's funny how
so we know who we're rating.
I know, but
Sons of Liberty.
I don't know if I can't help but feel a little left out, guys. We're here. Has anybody invited the 21st Century Suffragettes on any of their shows?
Now, Angry Ginger has been on our show, and Sons of Liberty Tim has been on our show, and Major Ojeda has been on our show, and
Boston
who else has
Brian.
been on our show? Boston Brian. Come on now. Somebody would think that these fellas don't want any broads on the show.
I think it has to do with the fact they don't want all of us together. They want one of us.
Oh, well, go ahead. Take your pick.
I don't care. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do you want?
Take your pick.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Invite us on your shows. And by the way, I got to say, Christina Weibel, you know what? The other day, I forget where you were somewhere. And somebody was like, we should connect and get all these people on and da-da-da-da. And you said, and the 21st Century Suffragettes. So thank you, Christina. You're the only one who said it, honey. Thank you. I love you for that. I forget where we were. I forget what I saw.
That's how you do it.
I forget where I saw it. But you know what? It really meant a lot when I saw it.
She probably says it everywhere.
And I was just like, oh my God. And she did not know that I was probably lurking there. Because, I've been cleaning and doing shit around the house and just trying to get back to normal and getting my studio back to normal because playing live with 3 people in the basement's a totally different thing than me doing it by myself. So
it was loud in there too, believe me.
loud.
Sweet.
So there she goes. Thank you, honey, Christina. I love you too. Look, any shout outs out there, boosting our channel, trying to get the word out that we're here. I mean,
So JFO says that Sons of Liberty did give 21st Century Suffragettes a shout out in a YouTube short.
Cool. All right.
What? Thank you, Tim. Was it Tim or Doug?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Well, I've been.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I've been out of touch a little bit over the weekend because I had John in town and I just wasn't paying all that much attention. No offense to anybody. It's just.
Yeah, no.
It's just that I had shit to do. And we were like, okay, we got to go get boards so we can make the signs and we have to do
It was
this.
Sarge.
And we got to cook and we got to do this. We got to do that. Okay, cool. Then I'll look
Hips
for
to
it.
brow.
He's shouting out the 21st Century Suffragettes. It's a big deal. He's got 18,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just here on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's on every single social media platform that there is.
So
and he's got a kick-ass Discord. If I could figure out how it works.
Well, you gotta. There's a lot of steps to getting onto his Discord. He wants
I know
to
there
know
is.
that you mean business.
It's even worse. It's even harder.
Yeah, and I'm so not into Discord, and I don't know how. I think everybody's giving me these messages, but they're just posting things, and that's fine. I just think that they're sending me messages, and I'm like, I'm missing all their messages, and I don't know what they're saying. And I'm not. I'm really not. It's just posts or whatever. So, yeah, I just all these social media. I can't keep up with everything. It's just us, by the way. It's just me and Tony putting the show together, and you guys jumping on.
Right.
We don't have a crew.
Yeah, I got to watch 5 Eggs in action, so he deserves a lot of appreciation for what he does behind the scenes.
I don't understand.
Shout out to him.
So, can we play Benny's video that I sent you on Blue Sky? It's not a video of Benny, but it's a video she shared.
It's the Caroline Levitt campaign or Benny's Kids makes fun of. Okay. Yeah, you have to go to my channel and go to my chat.
Share it to me.
Oh my.
Yeah, and that Caroline Levitt campaign debt story, we didn't have a chance to talk about that. Hopefully we'll get to it on Thursday. But yeah, she owes hundreds of thousands of dollars for her failed 2022 campaign.
Yeah.
And for some reason her sugar daddy don't want to pay for it.
I don't know how to share it. It doesn't give me, copy the link or anything. Oh, share. Okay, hold on. I just saw it. What the fuck? Now I have to find Blue Sky, and you're not there, and
I got it, Diane.
I
made a special request. I'll do it.
I don't know how to get it from here to his
communication. Communication at lightning speed.
He could just open up my channel and it's right there, but he doesn't want to do it.
Isn't he cute?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
There you go, Tony.
All right, now it's sent to your
How about
channel.
Wang Yi on guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, Wang Yi. Give it up, Quang.
It should say Benny's Kids. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right, so he'll set it up. So anyway, John, it's so great to have you hanging out with us today.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
And you know we
Most
want you
excellent.
around here a lot more. You know that.
Yes, please join us more frequently.
If you want me to, I'll come on.
There you go.
Well, you better check the ratings later and then decide if you want back on. See how many views you get.
And then, well, it's, you know, the thing is, John, is that you actually keep up with stuff. And when you and I talk on the phone, we have in-depth conversations, just like Benny and I do, and Spy Kitten and I do. And that's what we do here. That's like what we try to do here, is have our in-depth conversations here on the channel instead of having them on the phone. And so when I talk to you, you know, you keep up with all the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I appreciate that. And, you know, we kind of miss having Brian around here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right,
Brian.
go ahead. Tony wants to play this clip.
Good when I say Donald Trump.
Small fingers and orange face.
Do you think he's smart?
No.
Why not?
He treats people badly, and that's why I don't think he's smart.
Donald Trump has a lot of nicknames for people like Crooked Hillary, Rocket Man. Do you have a nickname for him?
Poop face. With tiny hands. Cheeto.
Can you do an impression of him?
It's gonna be great.
We are gonna build a wall, and it will be huge.
I will build a wall. A big one.
China, China, China. Here's what it does.
Oh my God, that's so
priceless.
great.
I love that.
First thing you think of when I say Donald Trump?
Small fingers.
Small
fingers.
Orange face.
Orange face and small fingers.
These poor children.
This is what they know of politics.
I know.
That gives me hope, actually.
Yeah,
They
it
know
does.
he's an
But
idiot, too.
you know that they're subject to it. It's just well,
Honestly,
they're learning at a very young age what to stay away from.
Right. Well, I was gonna say my little one probably would have had very similar answers to all
Yeah,
of their
yeah.
questions, so-
China. It's gonna be huge. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. Okay, now what we have to do? Did you send the kitty video too, Spy?
I did not send it to 5 eggs, but I can. It'll take it a minute though, because it's a large file. But I will send it to him right now.
Okay, so we need this to end the show with. And so we have a few minutes if you guys want to have closing statements. So, Benny, you want to say anything?
We'll let John go first. He's our guest.
He's our guest.
First, I want to give a shout out to Super Saint for tomorrow. Good luck, best luck with your surgery. And just thank you to 5 Eggs and Diane. I had a great weekend. They're wonderful hosts. If you're ever in the area, I'm sure they'd be glad to put you up for a night or two.
Thanks.
They're a lot of fun. So just thank you for everything. And I really had a great time tonight.
Thank you, John, for joining us. And we want you to join us more. And, you know, maybe, you know, you'll get used to it a little bit more.
It's not as thick as you hard it is.
Yeah. And Benny, you got anything, any last words you want to say, babe?
Well, I've been saying it all along.
Yeah.
That, you know, we really have to make noise. We have no other choice. To be silent is to be silent. We're at a phase in this situation that we find ourselves in where there's no other choice.
Yep.
Now, personally, I don't have a problem being a loud motherfucker no matter where I go. I'll talk to everybody. I don't give a shit. I know there's, you know, a lot of people have a problem with that, but it's a fear-based thing. And the situation we're in is more frightening than that fear you have of speaking to people that you don't know or people that you feel uncomfortable speaking The fear we're facing is greater than that fear. So this could be very therapeutical for those of you who have that fear of just talking to any old buddy. Okay? This could be therapeutical. This could make you get over that fear.
The fear that you will face if we don't stop him will be 50 million times worse than the fear you have right now about speaking up out against him right now. Speak up
Just like
against him right now while you still have the chance.
While you still can. That's
Because
right.
guess what? If he gets away with this and not enough of us speak out, he'll get away with this and we'll be in a dictatorship for fucking a decade, 2 decades. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck
However long
knows?
it takes to fucking claw our way out of it.
We have to have bigger balls. We have to have balls. We have to have elephantitis of the nuts. You remember Breakfast Club?
I am not an animal.
Not really.
What was that picture, that cartoon that you said? We need to have elephantitis of the nuts bigger than them. They want to break it all down. They want to tumble our government. They want to crush it. And they want to give it to Vladimir Putin. Vladdy boy.
You can't keep getting away with it.
You want to live under Russian rule? Huh?
No, not really.
No.
You want to live in a dictatorship?
No, not really.
You want to have no fucking health care whatsoever? 0.0?
No,
No
not
schools,
really.
no
0.
hospitals,
Point
no nothing.
0.
There's nothing. There's nothing. Dinky wants to tear it all fucking down. Are you going to let him? Are you going to stand by and let him? I sure as fucking hell am not going to fucking stand by and let him do it. And none of you guys should either.
No.
Spykin, go ahead. Rip them all
Well,
a new head. New asshole.
He should have the Kitten video, and I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but Shaylee wants to know where they can send memes and videos. That would be the Blue Sky account, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We're stronger than this. We are stronger than this, and we can make it through this. And I'm just glad I have an amazing community of people here to support me, and that I can be the support for others in our community as well. And I hope you guys like the kittens, because they went from roly poly to weeble wobble in a week.
They're weeble wobbling and it's super adorable. I've watched the whole video and it's so freaking cute.
They're still biscuit size.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
and they're like pawing at each other and
you get to
biting
see
each other's
the
faces.
larger-
Yeah.
The larger container that they're in, we converted the dishwasher box to a kitten pen. So they got
There you
more room to move around. I did that while listening to John and Diane on Saturday night. So yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, there's no audio, so you could just keep it. So you could just mute it instead of having the background noise. But they're all like rolling around, starting to wobble. They're like, those two are like biting each other's faces right now. Like,
So the two that were at the bottom of the screen and going towards the sides, they both have these huge heads that they haven't figured out how to support yet. That one that just went to the top of the box. That was its first trip to the top of the box.
Without getting drugged down by his big old head.
Yes, exactly. And then the one there in the middle with the light gray one, that's the one I really like. It's such a sweetheart already.
and the
It's
white
about to
one
bite
is
its
like
own
totally asleep. It's like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, and so that one was playing in the video I got before this one. Unfortunately, you could hear my husband getting onto the kid in the background, so I didn't send that one. But yeah, they're just so cute and adorable right now.
Damn.
So
You
anyway.
know, there's nothing
I
like
love
a Kitten
kittens.
video after talking shit politics for the last 2 hours.
Kitten videos will save the world.
Well, that's when I start to
We
get
went from
stressed out.
oh shit to oh.
Yeah, when I start to get stressed out, I go and I just stand there and I look at the box of kittens.
When all shit goes to hell in a fucking handbasket, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have
Kittens!
kitten videos ready and available for you anytime so that we can like wind down after the shit show of the last 2-3 days that we've witnessed.
The one on the side with its arm up over its head is just so adorable.
Yeah. They're all adorable. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why you're going to end up keeping them all. I just
Probably.
know it.
Probably. I'm gonna have to set up a GoFundMe to get them all fixed and get their shots and flea preventative and because we'll probably end up keeping them all.
Well, let me tell you I'll have to tell you off air, but yeah, I have a solution. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. That's our time. John, thank you so much for joining us. We love you, brother. We need some
Thank
dudes
you.
back on the show.
I love you all too. Everybody in chat also. Awesome.
And Spykin, Benny, and our friends out there, Elizabeth and Mark, we know that you're out there and you're hanging with each other, and we'll see you whenever you're ready to come back. So anyway.
That's right.
Anyway.
So go raid Sons of Liberty. Hashtag 21st Century Suffragettes. And make sure you let Angry Ginger know we sent you there.
Yes. Everybody, well, they both know.
Yeah.
Will we get an invite? Probably not. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. We'll see you on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Thursday night. Peace out and take care of each other.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you the way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. The problems start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping out of bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Sipping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a war. I don't care, cause she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nakasha.